So I remember there was someone in the activist community who I absolutely can't stand in Youngstown, who suggested that we might not want to talk about Palestinian liberation in public because it would turn off people in the local Jewish community, many of whom are Zionists and supporters of Israel. And it was very important to this person not to make enemies with the Jewish community. Now, I can speculate why, but I won't. I'm saying that if what is necessary to gain favor with your community is to be a fucking racist, then your community can get fucked as far as I'm concerned, because you have nothing, you have no entitlement greater than anyone else. We all are the same. We all have to respect each other. But this became an issue last year in the wintertime, I believe it was. There was a political rally in Youngstown by the group that puts on the No Kings rallies locally. And some members of Mahoning Valley BSA showed up wearing keffiyehs. Now, a keffiyeh is a Palestinian scarf, and it is worn to show support for Palestinian liberation. So when you're wearing this, it's an act of speech saying, I support Palestinian liberation. Well, the people who organized the No Kings rally, I have talked about this before. First of all, they thought that I organized this endeavor. And I'm just stating for the record that I did not. I did not even attend this protest. But what happened was, for some reason, there was a misunderstanding where these activists, these white activists, thought that I had organized the Palestinian rights contingent and contacted me and told me that I was not welcome at their events and that if I attended their events, they would call the police. Now, first of all, I just want to say that if you hold an event on public property, particularly Courthouse Square, you don't get to tell people they can't come. Because it's a free fucking country, okay? These motherfuckers that want to talk about no kings have no fucking concept of liberty whatsoever. They're completely fucking pudding for brains, okay? Weren't paying attention in high school history class at all. Like, I have no fucking use for these people. But yeah, they have put out messages throughout the country that they don't want people to support Palestine at their rally. So why would I go to that rally? If people announce that their shit is racist, why am I going to participate in that? Okay? And then you ask, like, why aren't more Black people coming to these events? Because they know you're white supremacists. Come on. Like, Black people can smell that shit from a mile away. It's blatantly apparent. Like, you've said you're white supremacists. So, of course, Black people don't want anything to do with you. Of course. Like, you go and look at the crowd at any one of those No Kings protests, there are like 3 Black people there. Because I think that most Black people know that it's a white supremacy thing. And I think that until we can say that the Palestinian people have rights, the right not to get bombed, the right to have food and drinking water, the right to have shelter, the right to religious freedom, the right to assembly, the right to a free press, and the right to freedom of religion. Not to mention, like, settlers just straight up steal their property. Like, do you know that this is true? That, like, in occupied Palestine, Jewish people will occupy a Palestinian family's home. Like, if the Palestinian family leaves the house to go somewhere, like to go to a funeral, settlers will come in to their house and occupy it. So when they try to come home, there are other people living in their house. I'm not making this shit up. Ask anyone. Like, look it up online. Read anything online about settlers in Jerusalem and in the West Bank. No American should be supporting this. I would say that Zionism is as American as apple pie because genocide is as American as apple pie. This entire fucking culture that we have built in the United States rests on white supremacy. Now, you notice when they take votes at the UN, everybody else in the rest of the world says people should have food, people should have drinking water, people should have education, people should have equal rights. And 2 countries vote against this. Number 1 is the United States, and number 2 is Israel. These 2 countries are a menace to the entire world. If you don't like that, then change it. Thanks for listening.